What's up, everybody? This is Mike, and just want to go through this real quick. We got domestic terrorisms, and this is for black people. Why are we so happy when your criminal government, who is corrupt on almost every level that we can find, who historically has built their power on what? Stealing. They're stealing from us. We are the goose that keeps laying the golden eggs. Um, and I guess they want to go stealing around the world some more. That's their history. So while black people are worried about al-Baghdadi and, you know, we got Darrell Wilson running around. Who's going to pick him up? Who's going to drop a bomb on him? You got Osama Bin Laden. They killed him as black America became safer because Osama Bin Laden got killed. Y'all were celebrating that Obama killed Osama Bin Laden, so-called. You know, has he made us safer? They killed Saddam Hussein. Is black America safer because Saddam Hussein was killed? Hung on TV, embarrassed. His family, his sons were killed. I mean, you're killing these people's leaders. These people were connected. I mean, how's this making black America safe? And how's this making even the United States of America safer? I'm trying to figure this out. And now you have al-Zawahiri, whatever his name is. This guy was the ISIL leader. And these are people, these two, this is al-Baghdadi who just got killed. And this is Zawahiri, he got killed, I believe, like around 2014 by the United States. And you guys were happy each time each one of these guys were killed, but we still getting killed as black Americans, we getting hung. And you got this dude. Where's this dude at? Christopher Hassan. Remember him? Christopher Hassan. This dude, they don't show their pictures right away. These, that's how they protect them on their news stories. But I think I got that one up first. So. Yeah. This dude. This dude made a kill list. This was the Coast Guard guy, terrorist, domestic terrorist, who wanted to kill media members, Chris Hayes, Blumenthal, Nancy Pelosi, Schumer, Don Lemon. He wanted to kill politicians like Alexander Cortez, Booker. He wanted to get rid of Harris, Beto O'Rourke, Maxine Waters, Sheila Jackson, Ilhan Omar, Chris Cuomo, Angela Davis. They want to kill Van Jones, Mike Podesta. This guy had this manifesto. Where is he at? Where's his face? This dude. They almost let him out of jail 5 months ago. A judge had to come and block the release of him. This dude had a stockpile of weapons, manifestos. He's got more stuff that I'm showing here. But they allowed him a deal to reduce some of these charges, these terrorism charges. So Lieutenant, he's still a member of the Coast Guard, and they give him his respect. Lieutenant Christopher P. Paul Hassan of Silver Springs, Maryland, described himself as the white nationalist who wanted to kill innocent civilians. So he wanted to kill regular people too. And in Maryland, there's a lot of black folks. So he wanted to kill this a Coast Guard lieutenant still. He, 50-year-old dude, he wanted to kill all of those people and regular folks. He was a member of, he was trained in Marines, and he had other training as well. But he made a serious plan to get some kills going on, especially from black people. And this is New York Times. This is October 3rd, 2019. Let's see what he's he was indicted that month on charges of unlawful possession of silencers, possession of firearms by a drug addict because he addicted to some opioids, and possession of controlled substances, which he had a lot of growth hormone because he wanted to take that growth hormone while he murdered everybody so that way he could do it better. So this is a serious plan. This man, he bought these things. He was ready to do this. But we're so happy, okay? All of these expensive, we're worried about this. Black America, what are we worried about these people for? You keep killing their leadership. They're doing the correct thing in fighting. You keep killing their leadership. These normal people fight. Black America, you're not supposed to join your enemy and fight for him. Okay? That's what normal people do. They fight, they resist. All right. So at a hearing Thursday, Hassan appeared in federal district court, Greenbelt, Maryland, and entered a guilty plea under an agreement. I am grateful for the hard work of the agents and prosecutors to obtain this guilty plea, Robert K. Hurl, the United States attorney in the District of Maryland, said in an emailed statement. I look forward to the opportunity for the government to present additional evidence to the court at sentencing. So, Hassan lawyer, lieutenant, they make sure they respect him. This is a terrorist, a domestic white supremacist nationalist terrorist. But he's Lieutenant Hassan's lawyer, Elizabeth Oyer, said in a written statement after the hearing that the plea reflected that he accepts responsibility for the offenses he did commit, unlawfully possessing firearms and abusing drugs. Like me. And then she goes to explain it. It's not domestic terrorism case. Mr. Hassan was not plotting a terrorist attack or any of the abhorrent acts that prosecution has repeatedly speculated about, but never actually charged. So this is what she depicted him as, a peace-loving family man who accepts that he will be fairly punished for crimes he did commit. So I wonder what the sentencing is going to be. So the FBI, Coast Guard Investigation Services, ATF, and explosives all took part in the investigation. But he got to make a deal. So admitted from at least March to early February. So from March 2016 to early February 2019, he used email accounts in order to order at least 4,650 pills of tramadol and opioid without a prescription. He admitted then he concealed the tramadol in other packaging at his residence and work. So agents discovered at his home, work, and agents discovered some of the pills in a search of his home, work, and backpack. They found rifles, 2 shotguns, 4 pistols, 2 revolvers, 2 silencers, magazines, and hundreds of rounds of ammunition were found. And this is not terrorism, okay? And he knew fire alarm silencers were not registered with the National Firearms Registry. And he faces a maximum of 10 years in prison. Maximum, no more. So this is like Amber Geiger. 10 years is the standard for the white supremacists. With good behavior, he'd probably get out in what, 5 years? So he served in the Marine Corps. He spent 2 years in active duty National Guard. Prosecutors. He also studied the 1,500-page manifesto written by Anders, whatever the heck, which I probably need to look into that, which is the far-right Norwegian extremist who killed 77 people in Norway in 2011, according to previous court filings. So they refused to charge this man with Christopher Hassan. They refused to charge him with domestic terrorism. And guess what? Are you safe for Black America? Are you safer that he's gone or these two are gone? Are you safer that this guy's gone, but this guy, where is he at? This dude will be out 5 years, probably 5 to 7 years. Amber Geiger, she'll be out in 5 to 7 years, or probably more. She's getting an appeal, so Amber Geiger will be out killing people. All the hundreds of cops, you got Darren Wilson running around there with guns. Black America, what are we doing? We need to divest ourselves from the concerns of this particular criminal government who hates us. They only use us to supply and to fund their operations of theft around the world. This is what they're using us for. We should get our children out of this military. And I think that's going to be all to this cast. But think about what I said. Hit the like button if you like what I'm saying, like what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to improve this this little channel with better equipment and better stories, and try to get it together. So I think we need to. I think with this channel, I think I want to focus on getting us educated so that we understand that we need to do something for ourselves. We need to think for ourselves. And when I say for ourselves, I mean for Black people, not for just you personally. So you have to think for yourself on your personal level in your family. But you also got to think about your family. That's yourself. And then your community, which is your Black. If you're Black, it's your Black community. And I understand that we have family members that are white and mixed. And I mean, Black to me is mixed, so I don't get into that debate, but the point is, I understand that we have connections to other communities, but if you have to divest yourself from your Black community, then, that's probably not good. All right.